Really just started out with the idea that if you could redesign a high school to give kids more of what they see in real life, that it would be really good and really beneficial to them. And that started out with the idea that kids basically need more time during the day to start to figure out who they are, things they might want to be interested in, careers they might want to play with. And that kind of led to this first stage of the Unschool Challenge being built. And then kind of everything else kind of, went from there.
And it also be a reward for the kids that are doing good and still.
And I'm going to follow up to Lucas. We have about 3 minutes probably, and then we've got to get kids off to some trips. So we're going to do our thing in a second, but I want to say this to Lucas. I would say that you were an example 2 years ago of the kid you're describing, right?
At our home high schools, students are considered for attendance at Liberty Academy because something isn't working for them. And that can fall under so many different categories. It could just look like lack of academic progress. It could be a diagnosis, a health concern of some kind. But for whatever reason, something isn't working for them.
Yeah, she was shy, she was introverted. I don't think she felt as though what she had to offer the world was valuable. I don't think she had confidence in herself and kind of felt probably resembled a lot of characteristics of someone who's had just kind of been beaten down by the world.
Mira was a completely different person before she came to the academy. I watched this young, beautiful, intelligent, talented child just be driven into the ground and taught by one of the most important people in her life that she had no worth. And I honestly feared we would lose her.
I think that kids, when they first get here, are kind of expecting school to go on as school has always gone on. So when they struggle maybe with their emotions and maybe say some things in the heat of the moment, and it's handled maybe a little differently than it has been in the past, I think that starts to build a rapport with them.
When I first came to the academy, I was really nervous because I thought this was a school for bad kids, as I had heard, because, even before my brother came here and we didn't get along, a lot of family conflict, and I thought that there was something wrong with me.
When Mira came to the academy and joined the academy, the change was almost immediate. I could see that she was in her mind trying to find her way in this new environment. But I also noticed that the curriculum and the way it's conducted here gave her a freedom that she hadn't had before, and I could see that she loved that.
She cares a lot about other people and kind of has a really old soul. And she took on an entire project at the Liberty Health and Wellness nursing home that we go to every Tuesday, and she did glamour shots for Christmas for all the senior citizens we work with. So dressed them all up, took pictures of them, wheeled them in and out, and that's just an example of her figuring out who she is through her project she chose, which is a huge deal of what kids do here.
I got some cake from Miss Drew. I was just sitting there waiting for the taxi to go home, and she had a bunch of leftover cake, and she just giving me cake for my family and for me and stuff, and for some reason that made me feel so special. And I came back even after I'd gone outside, and I came in crying, and I said thank you, because it really meant the world at a time like that. And that was the first time I was actually able to say really thank you, because I'm always so grateful for what they do. But that was the first time I came in crying looking like an idiot. Thank you so much,
Students speak about the value of relationships at Liberty Academy and appreciate the adults pouring into their lives, taking the time to make connection.
I think the part that I'll never forget when we had showcase last semester, a grandparent hunted me down and said that she had been looking for me. And through tears, she said that this school saved her granddaughter's life.
I don't want anything to ever happen to the academy. It's a door. It's an opportunity that some kids will never have if something ever happens to this place.
I'd encourage any school district, superintendent or board of education to step back and assess alternative education and their approach.
This was a real launching pad for her.
And while oftentimes it's seen as kind of a safety net, we view it a little differently, and that is an opportunity to really rethink our approach to those students that need something a little bit different.
And it's really important for us to find ways to basically help them grow, help them heal, help them personalize what they do.
And more often than not, what we hear from the field as we talk with businesses, as we talk with experts, and they partner with our students at Liberty Academy, they walk away with a sense of awe and the skills that those students possess, their problem-solving abilities, the experiences that they're getting in, albeit an alternative school, a non-traditional alternative school, as they experience opportunities like the Unschool Challenge.
Thank you is everything for here. Everything. Thank you for every single tiny thing that you've done for me.